Tonight, a mother wants answers. She says her daughter was burned at a local daycare. The shocking discovery and response. Plus, a family thankful tonight for officers.
And thank y'all for everything.
The technology that helped them find a man lost for hours. And this.
That's definitely unacceptable.
A Gwinnett County Sheriff's deputy charged with DUI while on duty. The evidence investigators say he left behind. You're watching WSB Tonight. We're so glad you're here. I'm George Estevez. Wendy Corona continuing to enjoy time with her family. New tonight, a Henry County mom is desperate for answers after she says her baby suffered second-degree burns at a daycare. She says it all happened here at the Child Care Network in McDonough. Channel 2's Justin Carter is there live along Jodico Road. And Justin, you have a report from the state about that daycare.
Yeah, George, I got my hands on the CPS assessment report. I'm going to read it to you. It says that there are substantiated claims of inadequate supervision against an employee here at this daycare behind me. And I do want to warn you, too, the images that you're about to see are graphic. Faye Menard says she knew something was wrong when she picked up her daughter Ava from the Child Care Network in McDonough back on January 24th. She says a female employee asked her about a rash.
She then tells me that Ava has a diaper rash. I said, are you sure it's a rash? It might be her eczema because she gets dry skin every now and then.
She says she noticed Ava's diaper was wet, so she changed her on the spot.
By her private area is pink raw flesh. And I started crying and I said, this is not how I brought her in. What happened?
This is what Menard says she saw near Ava's backside. She sent us this photo to share, but we're blurring it for sensitivity. You can clearly see the wound. She says she stormed out and told the assistant manager what was going on.
I pulled her aside. I said, hey, what does this look like to you? She goes, that looks like a really bad burn.
She says the manager agreed to show her the surveillance video.
She's facing the counter. When she turns back around, she has wet wipes or napkin, something wet in her hand. She lifts Ava's leg up, her right leg, places this right here, and she holds it there. And as she's holding it there, Ava's arms go from laying at her side to shooting outwards.
Menard took her to the emergency room. The doctor wrote in paperwork, quote, it appears to be second-degree burns with raw, dry dermis on right buttock. She then went straight to the Henry County Police Department, who we're told are investigating.
How you doing? Are you Sean?
I stopped by the daycare and started asking questions to the assistant manager.
We're just doing a story about Ava,
I understand.
We just wanted to know.
It's okay.
Did this burn happen?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with this. I'm not familiar with it.
But are you aware that it happened here?
I'm not.
Not even the director can comment about this?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so Justin, both sides there. What are police saying at this point about the daycare worker in question?
Well, George, we're not naming that employee tonight because she has not been charged with a crime just yet, but we were told that this case was escalated to the Henry County Police Department, and a detective has also been assigned to this case as well. George?
And again, over the next few days, hopefully we'll find out exactly what happened to that little girl. Justin, thank you. Here's what's new happening now and next. New tonight, the mother of a 14-year-old girl who was missing in DeKalb County says she's back home. Aviana Mitchell disappeared on March 28th from a home on Rolling Wood Lane. Her mother did not tell us anything else. Happening now, the Crawford County Sheriff's Office is looking for this woman here, Priscilla Parker. She's wanted for 3 counts of identity theft and 4 counts of theft. If you have any information, contact the Sheriff's Office or GBI. And next, Vice President Kamala Harris will be in Dalton County tomorrow. She's going to highlight how the administration's Investing in America agenda is building a clean energy economy. Harris will tour the Q-Cells plant. By the way, that's the largest one-time investment in solar manufacturing in our country. Exclusive Channel 2 Action News interviews reveal how local law enforcement is getting ready for the next step when it comes to the investigation into Georgia's 2020 election, also involving former President Donald Trump. First, let's start with Fulton County DA Fani Willis. She's reacting tonight to former President Donald Trump's comments last night. He accused Willis of pursuing her investigation into Mr. Trump's phone call to the Secretary of State's office in 2020 as a way to interfere with the election in 2024. Well, today, Willis told Channel 2 Action News Trump can speak his mind.
I support his right to
be protected by the First Amendment and say what he likes.
Willis would not give details or a timeline for her investigation. Also, no comment from the Secretary of State's office. Our other exclusive was with the Fulton County Sheriff, who said his department witnessed Trump surrender in New York. And he learned a lot about critical security in the event that Trump is indicted here in Fulton County.
One of my biggest concerns is the number of people that potentially could really, embark on coming to Atlanta, what that looks like. And
Sheriff Pat Labatt also told Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie he was encouraged by the fact that yesterday's events unfolded without incident. Channel 2 Action News will follow every steps of both legal battles from all sides. Right now on WSBTV.com, we have a slideshow of photos from yesterday. Here's a look at some of them. Our coverage continues on Channel 2 Action News this morning, starting at 4:30. A Cobb County teacher is arrested now for drinking alcohol inside a classroom. When police arrested Jason Hammett, they said his blood alcohol level was double the legal limit. Hammett is a geography teacher at Kennesaw Mountain High School. School cameras show him putting an empty bottle of whiskey inside a dumpster behind the school. Hammett is now charged with having alcohol on school grounds. Tonight, Atlanta police say children and teenagers are behind 60% of the car thefts we keep talking about. We've told you before about that TikTok challenge telling people how to steal Kias and Hyundais. Channel 2's Courtney Francisco learned the crime is overlapping, actually, with some of Atlanta's gang problems.
You can hear the glass break, and the criminals climb right inside a car outside Anthony Crosby's house.
It was a crazy time.
This was the second time thieves stole his daughter's Hyundai.
I feel violated.
And it's one of 511 Kia and Hyundai stolen in Atlanta so far this year, according to police. Compare that to 52 stolen this time last year. In fact, police say 60% of the cars stolen in Atlanta are Kias and Hyundais. In Crosby's daughter's case, it was broad daylight. Her car was parked right here in the front drive, this close to their front door, and there are several surveillance cameras next door. In a news conference this afternoon, police said kids are driving this crime. A TikTok challenge taught users how to hotwire Kias and Hyundais with a USB cord and a screwdriver.
I have a 12-year-old that I have to talk to constantly.
Alexis Avery stopped where police were giving away steering wheel locks this afternoon.
All right, you tell me what to do.
Okay, this is going on the bottom part of the steering wheel, and then you just want to make sure this part goes on top. Once you pull it taut, you can lock it, turn that key, and it should lock.
If anyone looks in your vehicle and see your club, they will not bust your window, causing insurance rates to go up, or even stealing the vehicle and committing other crimes.
Crosby shared these pictures and said his daughter doesn't even have a car now. Police found it in Jackson, Georgia, trashed and crashed.
It was actually totaled by the insurance company.
Courtney Francisco, WSB Tonight.
Tonight, we're not sure how former UGA quarterback Stetson Bennett's arrest will affect his chances in the upcoming NFL draft. Body camera video shows Bennett's arrest in Texas right here. A neighbor called Dallas police in January saying Bennett was knocking on doors, yelling at people to let him in. Officers arrested Bennett for public intoxication. At the scouting combine, Bennett admitted that it was all a mistake. Channel 2 Extra News has told you about several local counties adding flock cameras to cut back on crime. Well, Sandy Springs police say they recently helped them locate a missing person. A woman and her husband went to Northside Hospital, but she lost track of him. He has dementia and was supposed to park the car, come in, but he never made it. Officers used their flock cameras to find him.
Flock showed us that he had been driving around for that time period. We located him just inside of Sandy Springs on Roswell Road.
Police reunited the couple, and the family thanked the officers for finding him. We have a county-by-county look now at how the cameras are helping other communities. So in September, the Fulton County School District approved installing the cameras in every school. Just last month, Gwinnett County announced plans to add 97 of them. That's on top of the 800 they already have in the county. And in DeKalb County, Dunwoody police credit flock cameras for helping them track down suspects in a murder investigation.
Temperatures today made it all the way up into the mid-80s. I'm tracking some big changes when rain returns and our temperatures drop into the 40s next.
One of the biggest companies in the world is now facing a lawsuit. Why a woman is now accusing YouTube and its parent company Google of benefiting from sex trafficking. A local sheriff's deputy is accused of drinking on the job and causing a mess. That's next.